Hello, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. So, back at this statue, I'm kind of wondering, it mentions like there's a cave, and if we peek over the edge here...
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Did we get him?
To keep that in mind.
It looks like they've gone... Right, there seems to be a drop here, and we can get onto this bit. Jaspers, ooh, so those are some...
As a material. Different combinations of materials result in different creations. My curative magic.
So it works if... We have to be high enough then to use that. Because I was mentioning it last time, how sometimes... Oh my god, she's just literally flipped face planted the floor.
I dare say, Arisen defeated this lot without us.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. I'm grateful to you, Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Right.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
So I'm guessing that's like the cave that it was on about at that statue. Anyway, I've had a look at the map and searched the ancient battleground that they were on about at the town over here. Where is it now? Yeah. And I think I was mistaken. So it's not north of... For some reason I thought they said north of Burnworth, as in it would be here. No. Not what they said. They must have said north of here. Because it's up here apparently. And you can see this like misty marshes. I think it's like up around this sort of area. I think it's like around there. And it's a bit too high level for us at the moment, because apparently there's a drake there. You search ancient battleground and a lot of the results on Google are, you know, how to defeat the drake at the ancient battleground. And that sort of thing. So probably something we want to give a bit of a miss for now.
Such no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Right. So we'll just have to stumble about looking for phantoms, basically. I'm sure I remember when... Oh, what the hell is that? Was that a ghost ox cart? That was very odd. There's some very spooky goings on at night sometimes. Right. We shall keep moving this way, because I think I remember there being some up here.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I think I vaguely remember when before I accidentally had the save get deleted. There was a culling mission over, I think here somewhere, roughly. And we went over via this bridge here. Or it might have been this one, rather than this one. And there were those bandits across the water, and we kept dying to them. I think just before there, Yeah, there were a forest full of spirits. Yeah, the forested path up here tends to have phantoms.
I grant you roaring flame. The fire must be put out ere our comrades die. You have my protection.
Okay, she's eager.
You'll not live to regret this.
One miasmite. I've also looked up the fighters' like special mastery skills, and it is at Melv. We're supposed to go back there, defeat the Drake, well, that sort of mini Drake that appears, and that should
Would you care to
allow us
behold
to
a forgotten
talk.
Riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Follow me. It isn't far.
Oh god, it's going around the bloody screen that often. That's 2 of 3.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Right. And we're following her. It looks like we've just managed to fit all that in before
Our
dawn.
road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Ah.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Level 28. Her fighter. Problem is, now... we should get rid of our healer because they're no longer high enough level to be able to keep up. We should keep the level 26 that we spent a lot of cash on hiring. The problem then, though, is that... let's give them... something half decent. What can we give them? We've got 5 of these lightning bolt books. Let's give them one of them.
At least
And
I
we've been
go
with them a
knowing I
while.
fought to the best of my ability. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
I was going to say, they look like they've got better gear than me. In fact, I know they've got better gear than me. Look at it. Right.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
There's also a quest marker just appeared on the map. If we hurry over, there might be someone there we can help and get a bit of extra cash. But I'm not going to say no to a high level character we can hire for free.
It was a fascinating fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
It'd be better
There are wolves on the ground.
if we got
Our ice attacks.
a choice of like 2 or 3 of them. You know, they're all different classes. That'd be nice. Please don't go in the water, Leo. I'd hate to immediately lose you.
Dare I say it?
Right.
We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Okay, there's something in there. We'll have a look in a moment. Let's go talk to this fella. Before he naffs off, I want to get some sort
I
of
am in
reward.
your debt. Here you are. No, I ain't.
The Great Bridge Passage.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
No, not. What are we doing? Go up, git. Just snapped to the bloody thing then, right. Some silver ore as well. Well, Mistress All, we now know what's been in there this whole time.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Right. We'll head in. I'm curious. I'm gonna go and check the guild because
If memory serves,
apparently-
there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
We might
so yeah, when we went back to Melv,
kill 2 birds with one.
when it lets me move around on the map, there we are. Apparently, when we fought that Drake and we talked to that fella afterwards, the old fella
And stone. All focus on our current objective.
that we've met before,
Both choices
he
have
is
merit.
apparently the master fighter and will give you the fighter's master techniques. And we did go and talk to him. I wonder if I just missed the notification coming up saying that we'd acquired them. Unsure. But
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
he's not the storyteller anymore either. Right. We can probably as well go and get our reward off that last now too.
Look as long as you please. Have you come to be curious of other vocation? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself to a single pursuit, there can be no harm in trying something new, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunities of exciting potential.
I think at the moment, yeah, we are nearly max rank in fighter, so we might as well just finish that off. Ooh, we've got Mystic Spearhand available. I think we'll go Warrior next. I think Frailing we might move toward an Archer afterwards. Press the assign button. Repeatedly can also press the assign button to initiate while in mid-air or clinging to a foe. An advanced form that delivers a greater number of stabbing strikes, also employable in mid-air. So we couldn't do it in the air before? Well, we have to solve that. Guards against all manner of attacks from the front. Consumes a great deal of stamina while defending. Dominion. Allows you to lift up and pin down foes for an extended duration. Sure. But we didn't get the best things from him, even though we did all the quests and crap, which is kind of annoying. Darts behind the target, parrying their attack, then slits their throat. I think we're going to swap a few of these out. Let's try, because I think at the moment the Powder Blast and Blades of the Pyre are just kind of. I think since they can end up doing damage to her, I think that's why she's constantly losing her. I think her loss gauge is constantly going down, and she's just getting herself killed all the time. So I'm going to put Pilfer there. We're going to put Implicate on here. I wouldn't mind Gut and Run and Implicate, really. But Ignited Blades is also really good. Right, let's try Easy Kill and Gut and Run. Let's try those out for a while. We'll mix and match things.
Have you
I've
found
got
any
some
of the
Seekers
items
tokens.
discussed?
Ring of Vehemence, which are more likely to stagger and knock down foes. We should put that on when we get the Warrior vocation. I don't think we'll be getting these. Because you just start looking at it and you're like, yeah. We've got 5 so far. Might take a while.
Do come again. Look as long as you please.
Right.
Why are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Right, we shall head over and see if we've got that reward available from here. Now that we've told that fella's wife about his weird shenanigans and adultery.
My eyes grow heavy.
There she is.
Ah, those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to show my appreciation.
Now we must report to Captain Brandt. That's the way of things, is it not?
Right. Before we go and report to him, we've got some miasmite to hand in as well. So we shall get that handed over. And then we can start talking about seeing Captain Brandt. Though we'll probably go and sleep till nightfall, because we need to wait for him to arrive at the tavern.
Quite the predicament.
Right, just follow me.
Right. And then we can leave the city and recover our frame rate. First, yeah. Start with...
We're going this
Oh.
way now, I suppose. By all well.
Not quite that way, is it?
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
I believe it's this one to go to the slums.
I'm off to the tavern.
What should I do?
Here's the
Yes,
abyss. And 1, 2, 3, done.
Have you procured? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whate'er treatment, yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
Right.
Let me get that.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him.
There we go. If we look
But he has yet to
from
show
this
any
angle,
signs
we
of
get our
recovery.
frame rate back.
To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past.
Oh. Oh. Is it going to crash? No, it's just literally turning into a slideshow. I can see my character
He
attempting
was
to...
feeling
Oh, there we
better.
go.
That he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
Okay. They may or may not be getting used in weird secret medical treatments or possibly black voodoo magic, who knows? Okay, I heard that. So there's a secret basement room that we can get into, but you can hear a guy moaning from behind it. That's not terrifying at all. Let's speak to a few of us, see what they've got to say.
Good day, sir.
Josephine has nothing to say.
Good day, sir.
Or that Maori or someone. Nothing to say either.
Good day, sir.
So we're all just ignoring the secret room with the mourning guy behind it. Okay. I guess we're just doing that then. We'll probably have to maybe investigate a bit more. Maybe someone's out front we can speak to. So we've spoken to Lottie. Tell Lubomir what you learned about the basement sick room. So we have to go back to him. Right, and we'll want to sleep soon.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the Abbess can enter? If the Gracious Hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. You've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the Abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, They'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need. If it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
I suppose 'tis so.
Right, now maybe we'll come down here looking for stuff. Right.
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Not a bad idea.
Maybe there's a secret room or something that leads to it.
A moment's prayer can do a world of...
This is a place of prayer.
Right.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? I fear I've much to attend to.
You said you wanted a moment of my
To
time.
attend to.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe this one.
I do hope naught befalls Lubomir. I should like to see him walk out of here in good health. I do hope naught befalls...
Fireware's secret basement entrance. Where would I be? That could be promising. No, oh well. I was hoping to see some kind of secret tunnel. Maybe, or... I'm trying to think how else you would get in there. If not that. 'Tis a good question. I don't think that led into there, did it?
Let me think on this a moment.
Right. I guess we'll head back to the house, we'll rest up, and we'll continue on next time. I might look this up in between episodes.
What should I do?
There's like someone...
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of... For true.
I have spare ones,
Thank
do
you.
not
I'm
matter.
sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were.
How does everyone know that I'm the Arisen? I guess they must have...
Flowers already? Oh, just look at them. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic word. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire...
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better?
She's not going to ask me for gold
How it
next, is she?
shines. Say, aren't you curious? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father, I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the Gracious Hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. Even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you?
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Did as you say.
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Right.
Why, hello.
Are these
Got
wanting
any good
something?
stories to share? I shall gladly aid you if 'tis.
Just random people that keep turning up at my
I know
house.
not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
We
Aptly
shall.
said.
After sleep. Right, let's do some inventory management and we'll call it the episode there. Right, let's combine, see what we can make. Quite a lot, actually. Right, we've got a saurian tail. Let's see. Those. Let's put those in here. Okay. Looks good, we're down to average. We'll rest until
Shan't
night.
hear me complain about an early repose.
'Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Right, and let's see what we can do with this logisticians. Let's use it. So does that swap her immediately, or does it just give her that specialization to being to be available? Logistician, yeah.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I wish life was nothing but the good times. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Hope 'tisn't fleas.
Right. That's probably going to do it though for the episode. Thank you very much for watching. And next time, I think we'll hand in some of these. Well, we've got one quest to hand in here, and we've got some investigating to do around the abyss. We might be able to sneak in there at night. Maybe that's what I meant to do. We'll give it a look, but we'll go and talk with Brant though maybe first. Right. Thank you very much for watching though. This has been Dragon's Dogma 2, and I will see you next time for that. I'll see you then.